In this video, we will look at 10 inventions that were discovered by accident. Number 10. Rayon. This synthetic fabric was invented accidentally in the laboratory of British chemist John Henry. He was trying to synthesize a new type of plastic, but he ended up making a fabric instead. In 1938, American chemist Roy Plunkett was trying to create a new refrigerant. Back then, the most commonly used refrigerant was ammonia. This machine uses electric discharges to study the effects of different frequencies on food. He connected a high-voltage power supply to a special tube which had a little bit of air in it. As he turned on the machine, he noticed a strange glow coming from a screen covered with a special chemical. This glow disappeared when he turned off the machine, so he turned it back on. And as he looked at the screen, it suddenly lit up. Swedish engineer Sten Gustaf Thulin was trying to create a way to make disposable coffee filters. But in 1960, he ended up creating plastic bags. Plastic bags are one of the most common inventions in our everyday life. In 1853, a customer kept sending his French fries back because he wanted them to be crispier. So George decided to give him what he wanted. He sliced the potato very thinly, fried it in neutral oil at low temperature, and seasoned it with salt. Customer loved it, and soon everybody else did too. For more inventions that changed the world, check out 10 inventions that transformed the world. We use them for groceries, for trash, for clothing, and for packaging. But although they are incredibly useful, they are also very dangerous for the environment. Since they don't degrade naturally, they fill up landfills and oceans. But there is hope. More and more companies are creating biodegradable plastic bags. If this trend continues, then plastic pollution may not be a problem for too long. When he removed the object blocking the beam, he realized that he just invented the X-ray machine. He created a process to remove the oil from corn, but he didn't know what to do with the remaining part of the corn. So he ground it up and pressed it into thin sheets. Then he fried these sheets in voila, corn chips. He was awarded the first Nobel Prize in Physics for this invention, and this invention saved countless lives. Today, we use X-rays to see inside the human body without opening it up. Apparently, the sparks from this machine ignited a chocolate bar that was in Spencer's pocket. He took it home and put it in his employee's refrigerator. One day he came back from vacation and found that one of his Petri dishes was contaminated with mold. Normally, this would have been a problem, but he noticed that the mold was killing the bacteria around it. This led him to discover the first antibiotic called penicillin. Fleming did not patent this discovery. He thought it should be available for everyone. Unfortunately, there was some controversy over who deserved the credit for its discovery. Fleming received the Nobel Prize in 1945, but the patent was given to the company that mass-produced it. Next day, when he took it out, the chocolate was soft and warm. This led to further tests and eventually to the invention of the microwave oven. It worked well enough, but scientists wanted something that would boil at a lower temperature, so it wouldn't take up as much space under high pressure. Plunkett and his colleagues tried to synthesize a molecule which could do that, but they ended up creating Teflon instead. They failed, but they ended up creating a weak adhesive that stuck to things but could easily be removed. They did not know what to do with it, so they filed it away and forgot about it. 2 years later, a researcher found the old file and had a great idea. He used it to attach notes to papers. This led to the creation of the Post-it note. Who knows where you might find an application for your failures? Teflon has many different uses. It can be used to make non-stick cookware, water-repellent fabrics, seals for the doors of nuclear reactors, and artificial glaciers. The year was 1913. It was during the First World War that the British government asked scientists for alternatives for the German dyes they had cut off from Europe. He mixed rubber with sulfur and heated it, and he ended up inventing vulcanized rubber. There is a museum in Ohio dedicated to this discovery. This invention changed the world. For the first time, people could use rubber for tires and other important products, but he didn't invent tires. That was another guy named John Boyd Dunlop. But Dunlop didn't succeed until he met with Charles Goodyear. Without Goodyear's invention, tires would not have been possible. At this time, Germany was the biggest manufacturer of synthetic dyes in the world, so this shortage hit Britain hard. Companies tried to make their own dyes from coal tar and other available chemicals, but it was not working out. Then came Rowntree with his invention. His original invention of cellulose nitrate was not accepted because it was too expensive and dangerous to use. After some modifications, he created rayon. Rayon is a semi-synthetic fabric. It uses natural materials such as wood pulp, but the process of turning it into fabric is entirely synthetic. That is why it's called semi-synthetic. Rayon was an instant success. For the first time, people could buy beautiful clothing made out of wood. The rayon industry grew quickly in the United States, and it remained popular until nylon came along. 9. Teflon. Number 8. Vulcanized rubber. In 1839, Charles Goodyear was trying to create a rubber product that wouldn't melt in the summer. Number 7. Microwave oven. In 1945, American engineer Percy Spencer was testing a magnetron. Number 6. X-ray. Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was trying to create an electrical circuit using a vacuum tube. 5 post-it notes. In the late 1960s, engineers at 3 meters were trying to create a super strong adhesive. For penicillin. Scottish physician Alexander Fleming was studying the flu virus in his laboratory. 3. Plastic bags. Number 2. Corn chips. In 1948, Frederick Bohr was trying to create a way to prevent oil from spoiling. 1. Potato chips. Something we enjoy eating today was invented accidentally by a chef named George Crumb.